I'm here with Dr. Jason at Robinet Physical Therapy, and we are going to show you a number of stretches that are going to be very valuable for us to integrate in our warm-up. So we're going to show the dynamic hamstring with arm swings, and Dr. Jason is going to move his arms high up first above his head, then he starts dropping down, bending at the core, and there's our hamstring stretch coming up. So a little bounce, going back. The legs can be completely straight or have a slight bend in the knees.
In the core facilitation section, we have ball stomach press outs. The player will lay on their back, knees bent. It will require a prop, although it's not necessary. As the players get better with it, they can do this just with their hands, but using the ball gives a good feedback for the player. With their hands on top of the ball, the player will gently press the ball down into their stomach, the soft part of their stomach. From there, they're going to tighten their stomach muscles to push the ball back up. And if they're doing it correctly, you should see movement as they tighten their stomach muscles. At the top, once they've tightened, they're going to hold that for about 3 seconds to get that brain to muscle connection going and facilitate the core. The only other thing to watch out for is the player should not be holding their breath while they're keeping that stomach muscle tight. For core facilitation as a warm-up, I also recommend doing planks. Plank can be done on the elbows. The player will bring him or herself up off his or her knees, trying to achieve a straight line position between the shoulders, the hips, down to the legs. If the player is unable to hold this position, then they can come onto their knees to facilitate the core. The goal is not to strengthen the core, so this does not need to be held for a very long period of time while the player holds an abnormal position. It would be much better that the player be on their knees if they're not able to hold that straight line.